Welcome to Craps Hawaii's in the classroom. So today the strategy in the classroom is going to be my hybrid stop the bleeding, and instead of being 142 it's going to be 144, and this is the hybrid setup right here. So we have 142 here, and 140 here, and 100, and with that would be 144. Okay, so I'll take you back to the original 142 stop the bleeding is like that. Okay, so that would give you 132 plus 10, 142. Okay, this is where we added $2 more and made it 144. Okay, with the hybrid. But for right now, this is a setup for stop the bleeding. Cost you $142. Of course, if you had a 4 and a 10 hit, you'd collect $10. If you had an 11 or a 3 hit, you'd collect $10. 2 or 12 will pay you double. Okay, so I decided that let's turn it into a hybrid and see if we can get better results. And so this is what I did. We took this $2 and we put it here, and we added $2 more, right? So that's why it became 144. And then what we did was we placed a 4 and 10. Hopefully you can see that. So we placed a 4 and 10. So now this became the hybrid of the 142 stop the bleeding, and became 144 hybrid. So now the whole thing about this is, if we hit, let's say, an 11 where we used to get paid $10, now it pays us 15 to 1, right? And so we minus $3 and we get paid $12 instead of $10. Same thing with the 3, the ace deuce, same thing. Over here on the aces and 12, which pays 30 to 1, we'll get paid 30 minus 3, we get paid 27. Over here we get paid double for the $10 and get paid only 20. Okay, so that's the difference on the hybrid setup, and that's just what I wanted to show you. And it's the same thing, you know, we're off gonna come out and we're gonna take 3 hits, and then we're off again, because this strategy is basically for a table that's only rolling 3, 4, 5 rows max and 7 out. And we're looking at the table and studying the table and seeing that the majority of the people around the table are throwing 3 to 4 rows. Okay, once in a while we may get caught with a 0.7 and lose our $144. So we'll have to take maybe 2, 3 more rollers, depending what numbers hit, to make up that loss. And that's why I always say in this video and my other videos about stop the bleeding, that this is not sprint type of strategy. It's more marathon. You're there to get some comp time in and take little at a time. And like I said before, a lot of times when we lose money, we lose a little here, a little there, a little on the slot machines, whatever you do, and at the end of your stay you're down $2,000, $3,000. So by playing this way, you take back little at a time, and in the end you should be up some in the profit. Okay, of course, if the table is totally bad, you cannot even get 3 rolls, then it's time to move on, take a break, and come back later on. Okay, so basically that's what this is for. I'll just throw the dice, but if we 7 out, I'm not going to be redoing it. I'll just continue and show you what I would do if you felt that, hey, all of a sudden I want to take a chance and stay in the game after I take my 3 hits, because hey, this guy seems to be throwing well. So anyway, let's just, you know, we're not working on a come out. I just throw in random 8, so we'd be working now, and we would be looking for 3 hits. Basically, you know, looking just for 3 hits, and if the table cannot roll us 3 hits, then we don't belong here. So 3, 6, 9. So 9 pays $42 because a $30 9 pays $42. So basically, we win 42, but we lose the 4 over there. So that would win us $38. Okay, so and that would be our 1 hit. 10. Okay, so now 10, where it used to pay us $10 when we were in the field for $10, we get paid 18 minus 4. Okay, so we get $14. And that would be our second hit. 8 the point. Okay, so we'd win 35 minus 4 would win 31. Okay, so anyway, that's our 3 hits right here, and that's a total of, well, I see you cannot see the hits, but this would be our hits right here. The first hit, this is our first hit, this is our second hit, and this would be our third hit. Okay, so basically that's our 3 hits, and we'll be off. 1, 2, 3 hits. Okay, so let's just add this up. Let's see what we got. So we got 50, 75, 80, $83 profit. Now it's not bad if you can go around the table taking anywhere from 30 to 80 or $90 profit, depends on what number hits, right? So that's why this is a marathon and not a sprint. Okay, so let's say we made this money, but we feel that, well, the shooter seems like he's going to be rolling, you know, pretty good, pretty decent. So what can we do? What options do we have if we want to stay in the game? Okay, so let's say, well, I'm going to stay in the game. I like to run the Aloha special. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go my Aloha special inside 130. We're going to take back $24, right? We're going to take back $24 because we got this hopping. And maybe I should lower the camera a little bit so you can see the hop bets that I got set up there. Let me lower the camera, sorry. That's a little bit better. Okay, so you can see the hop bets that we have here, right? And this is the $24 that we would take back if we went to the Aloha Special 130 inside. So that would be one option if you wanted to stay in the game and go with the 130, and then, you know, if you hit a point, we're going to do our depressing. I don't know if we can roll and hit a point, but okay, so 6. So you know what we would do with this, right? We would take this back. We would win $35, give $1, drop this down to 18, take this back. Because, you know, if you know the Aloha Special, you know what to do. Okay, so I don't have to show you. Now the other thing we want to do is say, well, I don't want to put out that much money. I don't know how well this guy gonna be throwing, right? So this is where we were when we ended taking out 3 hits. I don't know how long this guy gonna throw, but I'm willing to stay in this game maybe a little longer, maybe a couple more hits, and then I'll down it. I'll take a chance. So the next option would be to go to 44, which means we're going to take back our $100 in greens. Okay, we take back $100 in greens, and we want to set up for 44. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna move the $10 from the 4 into the 5, and the $10 from the 10 into the 9, and we're gonna pick up our hopping bets here and cap the 6 and 8. Okay, so now we're at 44, and this is our other option to stay in the game and see if the guy is going to roll some more numbers, and if we can collect and press, collect and press. You get to a point where you feel like, well, that's enough, then down it all. Okay, so I just wanted to show you these options. So it's a short video. Thank you for watching and being in the classroom. And since we're here in the classroom, I just wanted to, you guys know that I have my shirts. If you want to buy, we got shirts here. Just hit me up at makerofdreams.com. Also, I ordered my chips, so the chips have come in. So if any of you would like to have chip, this is what they look like. Okay, it says Craps Hawaii on the front, and it has the Craps Nation in the back. So that's what they look like. They don't look so clear in the camera, but that's what they are. Okay, so these chips, I'm selling it for $3 a piece, and that includes the shipping. So if you want the chips, then hit me up again at makerofdreams.com and leave me your address, and you can pay me through PayPal or Venmo, whatever you have. So anyway, I want you guys to stay safe in this coronavirus that's going around the world. I'm sad that the casinos are closed, but you can always come to the Craps Nation's channels and watch some video about craps, and I also put on my live stream. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so that you would get notified that a live stream is going on, and you can join me and we can talk story, and you can ask questions or just talk to the rest of the people that's on, and let's see what's going on with everybody else. So anyway, it's a short video in the classroom just showing you the hybrid, stop the bleeding, and also your options if you want to stay in the game, what you can drop down to and place the bets and feel like if he's gonna roll more, that you can collect a little more money. Okay, so until we meet again, please stay safe, and thanks for dropping into the classroom, and stay alive.